Hey everybody, this is Josh, and we're here at MLG Dallas Day 3, and with me is Taylor Parsons, or PainUser, and this was probably your best outing since the Green Forest SoCal land. So first, let's just congratulate you and ask you how have today's games been for you?
Great.
You can grab it if you want, so you don't have to...
I ended up taking third, had some really good games. I lost pretty early on to TT1. That kind of sucked. I tried to take it into like a longer macro game, but he knew what I was going to do, and he knew I was going to fast expand, and he shut it down pretty hard with 4 gates, and he hid them really well. So kudos to him. Hats off.
All right. Well, you played some more games before that, didn't you? So yeah. Let's talk about the positive games that you played.
Which ones?
You beat Tyler, right? Did you have to come back for an extended on that one, or you were extended against him?
No, I was extended against him. Okay. I was up 2-0.
Well, tell us about those games.
I was up 2-0 in the series, and then it got extended into best of 7. And being up 2-0 in a best of 7 is really nice. It helps a lot. So you just have a lot of momentum going into it. And then he won 3 straight, and I was kind of nervous for a little bit. And then finally, I won the last game on Scrap Station and ended up winning the series. But they were all really good games. Like, I enjoyed those games the most out of any of the games during MLG. They were really long macro games, and like we were both really going at it, and it was fun. A lot more fun than the games with TT1, but I lost, so obviously they sucked.
Of course they're going to be better. All right, so coming into MLG Dallas, obviously this is like the most stacked tournament, at least in North America, that we've ever seen. All the Fnatic guys brought their big guns, and Liquid, Root, EG, all those guys brought as many people as they could to compete. You're with a new team, Lazarus Gaming, and you actually got farther than almost all the Root guys. Everybody except TT1 and Jinro from Liquid. Can you tell us a little bit more about Lazarus Gaming, your new team, and maybe what your expectations were coming in, knowing that all these really great players from other teams were coming?
I didn't really have any expectations. I was just hoping to do well. And Lazarus Gaming is a new team. I met him in DC, and he approached me, and he was like talking to players who weren't under contract. And I was originally with skill capped, and then they never offered me a contract or anything. Like, they were just sending me to events, and it was really cool. It was like really laid back relationship with them, and they were taking care of me and sending me to all the events. But I didn't know whether or not they were going to send me to Dallas, and they sent me an email like yesterday, or no, like 2 days ago in the AM, asking me if I was going to go to Dallas or not. And I was like, well, I already have a ticket and a hotel, and Laz picked me up, and I'm repping Laz Gaming.
Sweet.
Hopefully we'll get bigger and better in the future. We're probably going to make some roster changes, and then, I don't know, sky's the limit. We're definitely going to be attending a lot of events in the future. I don't know who exactly. I probably will, and probably some new players too.
All right. Looking forward to seeing you guys next season. MLG, obviously this is their last event of the season. You went to all 3, Raleigh, DC, and Dallas. How do you think Dallas stacks up compared to the other 2? They've had some times to do some changes and things like that. From a player's perspective, how do you like Dallas so far?
I don't know. I really wish they would make more changes. Like, MLG doesn't really alter the rules at all. Like, they kept Kulos and Desert Oasis in the map pool, and nobody's touched either of those maps in a month. So, like, anytime somebody picks one of those maps, it's just like a little light goes off in my head. I'm like, oh God, like, what's going on? Like, what's he gonna do? You know? It's somebody. Jared, we have people dancing around in the background over here, and it looks like the finals might be starting. But oh, it's a replay. Yeah, we were just watching JP and Day 9 play. It was awesome.
All right. Okay, so we talked about your games, talked about your opinions on MLG Dallas, Lazarus Gaming. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I would ask you about the finals, Jinro versus TT1, but due to some technical difficulties, that's been postponed for a while. And Jinro's up pretty far. Do you give TT1 any real chance of coming back?
Yeah, TT1's PvT is really, really good, but from what I've seen in his games against Jinro, like, he plays nothing like the way he played against me. And it's really weird. Like, I feel like he played a lot better against me. So he got a really quick 2-0, and his play was just all around solid. Like, he shut me down at every step of the game. So, but when I watch his games with Jinro, he's making a lot of mistakes. Like, his micro's off. He was sending his Colossus in first, letting them all get picked off. Attack moving with his Observer in the army, letting it get picked off, and then Cloak Banshees picking his army apart. Like, he was not making those mistakes against me, and it's really easy to see that he's either, like, really nervous or I don't know exactly what the deal is, but I got to give the edge to Jinro, but I really want TT1 to win because he's my boy, so I hope he wins.
All right. And we'll talk about one more other player that people were kind of surprised to see here, and that would be your buddy Alex, HD StarCraft. Are you proud of him for his showing here? He didn't actually win a series, but he had the guts to come play and everything like that. So if you want to comment on that.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. He's actually a pretty good player. He's like a 1800 Zerg, and he put on some good games. He just didn't manage to win, but it was still awesome to see him come out and play and just have a caster actually play for once. That's not bad. That actually knows a little bit about the game. It's really cool. So, yeah, kudos to Alex. And, yeah, are we done?
Well,
you want to close it out?
Hopefully that wasn't a slight at me about casters know the game, because I don't play very much. I'm 9-3.
No, as long as you're not, like, retarded.
Right. I'm not retarded, though.
Like, as long as you know the units and what they do and their roles.
I was just kidding. I would like to see Day 9 play in a tournament. That would be pretty cool if he could return to form.
That would be neat.
All right. Well, yeah, we can wrap this up. Is there any more shout-outs or anything like that you'd like to say, or something to your fans? Go for it.
If you guys ever need lessons from myself or any of our other qualified instructors, check out straphunger.com. And thanks for the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
I will see you guys next MLG, or maybe before then.
All right, that's it, folks.